界を見たいな Come along with me 誰にも出せない答えが僕の中に
Here I come to save the day! Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bucket Think Tank for another round of Comic Run Talk, and we'll get right into it with our Yu-Gi-Oh! Run-through of Duel 22, American Hero. Do we have a theme? Do we have a theme?
America, fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah! America, fuck yeah!
I love it. I love it. So anyway, this one revisits one of our old friends, Hanasaki, as he's introduced an American comic book hero, Zombier. And Zombier is... how do I want to describe him? Spawn meets Batman, Batman meets Spawn, something along those lines. A very dark adventure. And Taya, some of his American heroes are all these really macho bodybuilders, and Hanasaki's like, actually, Zombie isn't a bodybuilder guy. He was originally the god of death, but he learned to love and started to fight evil. The downside is each time he fights evil, his face rots away. This is why he wears a mask. He still fights evil. He's the greatest hero of them all. They call him Zombier, Zombier, Zombie, Zombie-san, Mad Zombie. And they all look at him for a bit like, huh? And he's like, I'm sorry, I get excited, I want to talk about him. And far be it from me to critique anybody about being obsessed with something.
Loser. 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 Loser.
I think it might fall. But anyway. So, they've like, Hanasaki, it's really cool, you like this, and that's great and all. And they're like, okay, you want to tell us some more? Like, okay, we can come to my house, and I've got a whole bunch of other stuff. He has a shrine. His whole room is a shrine to Zombier. And it turns out his dad works in America, and every time he comes back, he brings some cool stuff for him. I'm like, okay, cool. And even his dad comes in, and he's wearing a special zombie mask for him. Like, hey, I got it for you. And it's a really great moment. We even see that he has these special assembly kits. I'm like, okay, cool. They haven't been completed yet. In other words, Hanasaki is very big on the NRFB, never removed from box group. Fair. Again, basically what this is. Also, I couldn't afford the Ichiro one. I hate that. But anyway. So, while everyone's getting ready, and Hanasaki puts on the zombie costume, like, yeah, I'm gonna show him off. And he's like, you opened it? He all but banished them from the house. But no. He was like, it was all fun, games and whatnot. Hanasaki's dad comes in at the end of the night, and like, hey, could you please stay friends with him? Stay friends with my son. All right, he's weird. Both his mother and I also wear glasses, so apparently that carried off to him. We are very, very loosely people. I also think we might actually be white. Not entirely sure. Because I think we're all three of us are blonde. But whatever. Yugi and Joe like, yeah, we'll always be his friends. Why wouldn't we? Then we get a flashback. So it turns out Hanasaki, as a kid, was always fragile. He got sick really bad, and one day he brought him some stuff to the hospital, and seeing Zombier made him feel like he could be stronger too. He was like, okay, tell you what, if you get better, I'll keep bringing you more and more stuff. So this is sort of where this comes from, all right? And this is very in line with how Takahashi views things. Like, everything has a meaning, everything has a purpose. It means more than just, it's not just a toy to Hanasaki. It's not just a comic. The character means something to him. There's a bit of his heart in what he enjoys. And it's even a bond created between him and his father. So, I like that. There we go. So, as he looks up, he sees like, oh, my son's playing in the costume. This is the world I created. But you know what? He's happy. He's getting stronger. I might be able to do something with this. So, feeling himself in the costume, he decides to go out and fight injustice, streaking through the night like a weirdo. And luckily, as he goes through and feeling really strong, like, yeah, because I don't look like me. It's pretty much it. He sees two dudes roughing up some guy, like, oh, I should do something. And he goes in, and he goes, stop picking on him. Here I come to save the day. And, poke, and bam, Adam West style. Like, oh, I knocked him down. I'm cool. I'm a hero. Once again, nothing improves his self-esteem like beating people up in the night dressed as a madman. Little does he know, it turns out his dad paid these guys 100,000 yen for playing along. I'm like, okay, cool. The problem is, he did not vet these people. He's like, so, if you want us to do some more, just tell us his name and his school, and we'll work from there. So, yeah, the next day, they go accost Yugi because you got to find someone, and might as well find the one who clearly has the main character energy, and look intimidating. Rough him up. Hanasaki, like, oh, they're messing with you. I'll go and talk to them, and he does. Scares them away, but really, this is what they want. Like, oh, that's him. All right, good. So let's go away. We can't handle that guy. Oh no, we'll go. Yeah, Hanasaki's Phillips are like, you know what, Yugi? If they ever give you any trouble, you call me. I'll deal with them. All right. He was like, okay, all right. So the next day, Hanasaki overhears his dad at the dinner table talking about, hey, there was an incredible story about this, hero. The superhero came and stopped them. They both know what event it was, but Hanasaki, like, yeah, my dad doesn't realize I'm the real hero. Hanasaki doesn't know that I arranged all of this. Also, I keep forgetting this. Hanasaki's first name is Tomoya. Tomoya. Oh, I'm really bad at this. But anyway, so the next night, he's all set to go out, but then, well, actually, he plans to work out a bit, get superhero fit by beating up a plastic doll. I knew, oh, actually, an inflatable tube man. And then there's a message given out, says, attention superhero, we have your friend, help, don't try and stop us. This to me is beyond stupid for Hanasaki because he hasn't realized, well, they know where I am, and they're telling me not to come get this guy. Nah, it's not a trap. It's not a trap at all. Also, he says it's a ransom note, but no ransom is asked for, so whatever. So he goes off there like, it must be the work of those punks, those ne'er-do-wells. All right? So I'm coming to save you, Yugi! So, yeah, the thugs call his dad like, hey, look, so, yeah, we're gonna rough your son up real bad unless you give us more money. And by more money, we mean, well, say it was 100,000 last time. We need 500,000, so about $4,100. There you go. Apparently, he doesn't have that kind of money, which to me is weird because if he's going off on all these trips to America, how's he not making that kind of money? Or at least have something close to that kind of money. I don't know. Because he says that kind of money, so I don't know. But anyway, it happens as you do. He goes like, "What have you done with Yugi?" He's like, "Yeah, Yugi's not here. Yugi, as a matter of fact, is coming over to Hanasaki's house to borrow a can of spray paint." They see the Macy's man's like, "You did this," and we all know what happens. We're actually not going to play the theme this time. But yeah, Hanasaki gets the crap beat out of him. Like, yeah, you know what? Your old man paid us to do it. You think you're strong? You think you're a big man? Nah. Your old man paid us to lose to you. Do you really think this was gonna stop us? You're like what, 3'2", 75 pounds, sopping wet. We're anime bullies, so by default we're at least 6'3". So no.
I'm Batman.
It's not. No, it's not Batman. It's Yugi, and he's the one who's gonna play with you. I love it. Couldn't help myself. So, using the dude's cigarette and a spray can, he's all set to lead him on a chase. It's a really funny chase because we have no idea what's going on. Like, he's slippery. Look, corner him by the bridge. Circle around him. All right, this is really ridiculous. We should not be working this hard to chase one guy. Hanasaki's acting like, you all right? Like, his eyes are blurry because they got hit with spray paint. And he's like, finds out, Yugi's fighting them. He's fighting them for me. His dad wants, let's just go. Let's just get, like, I can't leave Yugi to do that. If he's going to do this, then I have to at least watch him do it. Otherwise, I'll never be strong. It's also important because this would make the second time Yugi saved him. But anyway, as he goes off, Yugi's like, "Well, you guys think you got me, but you don't realize what I've done. I've been tagging the ground with spray paint, and the cigarette butt is the fuse for the ring of fire. I'm sorry, the maze of fire." And Yugi laughs darkly as they run out of the maze, as their legs are set on fire. Well, their pant legs are set on fire. He says, "If you get out of the maze, your lives will be spared." This I love sadistic Yugi. It's you don't see a lot of it anymore because that wasn't going to work for 4 kids. At the end of it, though, as Yugi comforts his friend who still can't see, so doesn't realize that Yugi's changed. Uh, he says that his father was wrong. The true hero's face was hidden behind the mask, the face that got bruised defending your friend. And Hanasaki believes there's no way he could be a hero. And Yugi says, "Of course you can." And that's how the story ends. Ultimately, American Hero is a really sweet, tender story. It really is. And I think it was a natural progression for Hanasaki's character. Because first he starts off as really timid and really another version of Yugi in a sense. The difference is where I think where Yugi's hoping for that for the moment to be a hero. Or at least have friends who can count on him. And when given that chance, he rises to the occasion. That hasn't happened for Hanasaki yet. And because it's not so much that he doesn't want to be brave, but he thinks he can only be brave through this. Where the other way around for Yugi is, despite not having any power, he stood up for Joey and Tristan, and then he gets to be a hero. For Hanasaki, he has to learn that to step up when it's when he doesn't have that advantage, when it's the right time to do it. So had the series allowed him to still be part of it, because I think this is the last time we'll see him. Or at least as an important character, he would have been a great. You would have actually seen him pay off. Could I use him for something? So, real quick, after watching Dark Side Dimensions for like the third time, I feel like we could do another. I've had like another idea in my head for if I'd want to do my own final season of Yu-Gi-Oh! About Yugi, little one. But that's neither here nor there. And what I was thinking was, well, you know what? We'll put a pin in that. We'll get off topic here. Reading this again, and I read it like twice to prepare for this. One thing I couldn't help but notice was how this almost sort of leads way, especially that last scene, into My Hero Academia, where Deku wants to be a hero. He really wants to be um, important, so to speak. And what happens is when he meets All Might, he's like, "No, you don't have any powers. You can't be a superhero, but you can still be a hero." And had the series progressed in a different direction, Deku could have been a hero by being inspired by superheroes, which is kind of what they're supposed to do. Superheroes inspire people to be heroes, but whatever, whatever. Do we have a My Hero Academia clip? Do we? Team's working on it. Oh, good, good, good. So anyway, that is it. This is honestly a really fun one. But what comes next is something really fun. A personal favorite of mine. Um, Introducing a character I think you'd all be surprised when he shows up. Although some of you probably know. Tune in next time we talk about capsule monsters and a prelude to the next big story. This is Bucket Think Tank signing off. Thanks for watching as always. May your fandom serve you well.
America.